The Nasty Boys versus the Twin Towers. All right, here we go. We got Brian Knobs and Jerry Sags here. Jerry Sags is in the ring starting out, and Brian Knobs is on the apron there. See the elevated names at the bottom tell you who the legal man in the ring is. So that Jerry Sags his HUD is slightly elevated against the Big Boss Man and Akeem, who was once the one-man gang. So hopefully they'll get Boss Man back in this game. This is a created Boss Man because he's not in the game anymore. He was in 24. So I had to get a created Big Boss Man. And Akeem has never been in the game, but unfortunately, hopefully one day we'll see One Man Gang and Akeem in the game. Same person played two classic characters. They were the Akeem and the Boss Man. Known as the Twin Towers in 89, 90. Late 80s, early 90s. I did this in the SummerSlam arena. SummerSlam 88, the first SummerSlam. Just show you a little bit. Pull back. See SummerSlam 88. There you go. And that's not easy to do. Slam Akeem like that. All right, he's taking it to Akeem now. They had Big Boss Man and Akeem. They fought the Rockers at WrestleMania 5. I think that was Shawn. Yeah, Shawn Michaels' first WrestleMania match was against Akeem and the Big Boss Man in the Rockers. Him and Marty Jannetty at WrestleMania 5. But yeah, I've said I think I have had that match in one of my matches. But yeah, I've said that before. I know I have. I say it for somebody that maybe they're watching me for the first time. But if I say things that I've said before, it's just because there's always somebody new watching, so you repeat yourself for the new people. Nice backdrop by Jerry Sags. Got to get Brian Knobs in there. Yeah, in the 80s, they always had big giant wrestlers. They always had big guys like Akeem and Big Boss Man and King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd and all these guys. They always challenged Hogan for the world title, and he'd always win. And that was like the how they used to do it. And I mean, Hogan fought other guys like Greg Valentine, Don Morocco, and stuff like that. But they like that. They like to have him fight like big giant wrestlers that make you think, can Hogan beat this guy? And it worked. It was fun. Go back watch the early WrestleManias. Hogan and Bundy. Hogan, of course, Hogan and Andre at WrestleMania 3. But he fought Hogan and Macho Man at WrestleMania 5, stuff like that. So, but Hogan fought Sid at WrestleMania 8. They always like to get big, taller, large, heavy wrestlers to fight Hogan and make you think he's going to lose, and he'd always win. And yeah, I have Akeem and the Big Boss Man too. Kamala was another one. He used to always get those guys. Would do some Kamala matches. Yeah, and as far as I can't remember, I don't think these two teams ever had a match together. The Nasty Boys versus the Twin Towers. So this is they might have. It's hard to remember. There's so many house shows back then. You don't know, some little house show somewhere they might have had the match, but nothing nothing I can remember on like a wrestle. They never fought at like a WrestleMania or anything that I can remember. Okay, so waiting for this is a glitch with the game where they go in the corner and the other guy just waits for them. Hopefully they'll patch it. Or the fix it for the 26. That's all the yearly game is, just a larger update than the other. It's a larger patch than the other patches or update. And so that you got to pay for. That's basically what the new version of the game is. Area. It's basically just a expensive update. But you always hope they fix the glitches from the year before and just keep building on it, making the game better and better. But I think 2K25 is the best one yet. I think they're really doing a good job with this game. They had a lot of features like the wrestler tendencies you can edit, and like how often they go for submissions and stuff like that. They really add a lot of good stuff. This game's really taking shape as they build it each year. Then there's a lot of things they could add, but it's they're doing a good job. Like, yeah, I like to see bigger tournaments, and I like to see editable referees and stuff, referee tendencies. But they're doing a good job with this game. I'm having a great time with this game. But they keep building on. That's why I hope 2K like keeps the contract because if another company were to take over, it would be like starting over. This way 2K can keep building on what they're doing because they really got something good here. This is the best wrestling game I've ever played. But that's just opinion. Some people they like Fire Pro Wrestling, and they of course you can always go back to the Nintendo 64 games and stuff. But the play controls for Nintendo 64 game were better than. But overall, this is better because the roster and over 300 wrestlers, and they've done a lot of stuff that makes me this my favorite. Oh, the worst part of it, the my faction thing, the random card thing, you have to hope to get the right card to unlock the personas. That I don't like because you may never get them, and it's not straightforward enough. Like I like the island thing this year though. That's you just kind of work through that. That's good, even though it has the virtual currency stuff. It's you don't there's not like a random thing with the cards and stuff on the island. You have something to work for, and but yeah, that the fact that you could like never get the cards you need because it's random. You hope you get the right cards. That they got to change that. That's not good. You can be playing for thousands of hours or spending thousands of dollars and never get the card you need. It's kind of annoying. So that's why I'll never unlock all the personas. But I did. I got the My Rise done. I got everything else unlocked. All the mains, all the wrestlers. I have all the different wrestlers unlocked. Just the personas are just different outfits. I have all the wrestlers from the My Rise and the showcase and all that stuff. And Island. There's Akeem. That may be it. Oh, he kicked out. All right. Let's see if this boss man good move there. Uh, Knob's gonna stand there and watch it happen. That's it. Twin Towers win.